played as much throughout this stage. Course pick from 100.
Totally agree. 3 maps expected in this series, and equally expecting the quality. As we eclipse the midpoint of the round, 100 Thieves starting to circle con side, and Gomez gets a freebie.
Yeah, freebie indeed. That's the best way to put it. Gomez with the opening kill. Also less information available for the defense as well, losing that pulse. The saving grace right now for M80 is the fact they have Diffuser getting that kill, and he does still have a Nitrocell, 3 gas babes as well for Ashen. So they do have the utility to bring this round back, but right now it's the guns that are doing it themselves. Gunner gets rid of Spirit, so that forces Kaiser to push into IT, but he loses Adam. And Hot and Cold now suddenly the only one left, but he too gets one onto Gavin, and we're down to an early 1v1. 20 seconds left between Diffuser and Hot and Cold. Diffuser does still have a Nitrocell, but there's a decent distance between the two. As Hot and Cold will go for the plant, he then gets off, swings, beautifully played from Hot and Cold. 100. He's not biding his time with those. He just wants to keep M80 active. Spirits though does take a large chunk of damage, but Gunner found the opening kill. Trade was imminent from Gomez. 3 versus 4 keeps the defense slightly. 100 Thieves into basement. Does also leave Savage on the Solace, getting free intel from above. As Gaffin finds the pick onto the Blackbeard, falling apart now for 100 Thieves as M80's basement looks absolutely rock solid. Here's your bounce back. But here's Adam to give it a shot. He gets a double headshot. 20 seconds, low on health, and still needs to find the kit. But suddenly makes it a 1% chance, and that's better than nothing, Guz.
Yeah, but getting this plant's going to be tough with Savage above control. Adam surely will not be able to stick this.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, he won't. Oh, well, small margins indeed.
M80, no ranged hard breach remains, and that mirror is still standing con, so some good counterplay there, presumably the impact from Savage. Despite that, though, they still get first pick, 100.
Rated player through the group stage. As the time starts to dwindle, the push now for 100 Thieves feels inevitable, but Diffuser finds a quick double onto Hot and Cold and Kaysen. As those two fall, 3 now remain for the attack. Diffuser, how about 3? 6 overall, and there's a 4th as well. It's not quite the ace, but it's his round.
That was a key fight to win. The others were a clean follow-up.
Left, pending what happens up here towards IT in this battle, he could then infiltrate towards control. Action gets called towards IT. A little careless considering the breach was well and truly opened by that point. It's 3 down for M80. 100 Thieves don't need Gomez at all. Apparently, he did find a kill onto Savage, but they ripped M80 to shreds inside of IT. We never even
look to confirm the clear above. Still 2-2 split here. Oh, Lobby up close.
Oh no. Oh, they needed Savage to stay alive as well. I think he got a little spooked by the blitz dropping down on him. Ashen gets a much needed kill at that moment in time. Can he find another? Gomez falls to Gunner. Well, maybe job done there for M80, looking for the reprieve as they sent bodies back above to get some.
80 and only 20 seconds on the clock for the attack.
If Hot and Cold pushes forward here and doesn't check this properly, that's Kit on the ground, and it indeed will be. Kit is outside breach. Spirits pushing through in the backline on the blitz. Nitrocell doesn't connect onto anything. Kaysen falls to the ground. It's only Spirits left. Pistol gets 1, but no time now remains to get Gunner and M80. Hold on. Diffuser just has to find an elbow shot. 30 seconds too. Not a lot of time. He pushes through the window, shotgun out, and that's going to force Spirits in. Needs a little bit of help. Needs the company to arrive, and they've lost 2 straight away. M80 are lighting up electrical. 100 Thieves knew that they were running out of time in this round and just had to send it in, but it's flawless. Talk about the most.
And then it does fall into that secondary wall denial, but I would preferably see
alongside Savage on the Ying. How do they try and get this Diffuser close to sight?
Oh, Savage. Well, that's an early kill onto Spirits. Good use of the Candela. Gomez still trying to play active towards Rafters, not just peeling back on the reinforce off, and that's exactly why. Good swing from Gomez, catches out Diffuser, thinking he can just flame him out. No, cop onto the head as 100 Thieves get active on the defense despite losing that opening player. Gunner keeps the round alive for M80, but it's slowly slipping out of their grasp. Speeds on over to control, but Gomez already there. Lay and wait. swings the doorway, pops the keeper barrier, defends this now. 30 seconds, time running low for M80. Ashen and Gunner also don't have the kit either, Guz. It doesn't seem likely now for them, especially with Gunner falling.
Oh, and unless Ashen can get another clutch, but shut down. That is a strong...
Fortunately for 100 Thieves, they do have 3 nitrous cells, and one makes a large impact. That is insane from Hot and Cold. Elects to use it, and he even now elects to slide on down the stairs. The flash from Diffuser will send him back up. Wants to deal with the barbed wire. Spirit's made his way back down, with Ashen pushing through the gas pipe. I think Spirit's got a little uncomfortable, despite having some help towards this blue hallway. Gomez, good swing, good kill. Adam falls, but Kaysen recovers, and so does Hot and Cold. We're tied. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be 4-4. No matter how good a stage has been for Ashen, he's not winning that.
Real difference make, but a tough position, caught in a pinch, 60 seconds, and now the death mark.
1-for-1 trade's not going to cut it. Still down 2 players for the defense. Surely won't come down to Hot and Cold to maybe take this round away. Well, if he's going to do it, he's going to have to now do it from a 1v4. It's not going to happen. M80 indeed show.
Yeah, will instill a little bit of confidence. I think that particular side base.
Shield v shield.
A bit awkward.
One's a little bit more controllable, though.
I mean, there's so much pressure being mounted at the moment. Can 100 Thieves sustain it?
The push, the double, they've got the numbers. Once they lost Gomez, Adam then falls. Completely outnumbered in the hallway as Savage goes for the plant. It looks like M80 will make it 4 from 4 when they get that opening kill onto Kaysen. Spirits, well, here is a shield, but we didn't see much of the clash at all. M80 have got map point on Nighthaven.
Punishing successfully so far.
Well, it's not even a blame, it's a praise. If anything, oh my goodness, Gunner jump scare from Spirits.
Well, that was not a single attack has been won off the back of an opening death. It has proven to be very challenging for the attack to fight their way back from these situations. But right on cue, Ashen catches Adam.
Well, the timing on that is just absolutely impeccable as you sort of make that point. But Spirit's trade down. Okay, we're just trading. It's a trade game here on the top floor. 1-for-1, so that leaves us now equal. Tell you what, if you're M80, you're a little after having the opening death that's not been done yet on this map. Savage low health, holding electrical, waiting for this swing from Gomez, and he does ever so slightly as Hot and Cold falls. The echo goes down and forces Gomez forward, but only to his death. M80 close out Nighthaven Labs. The opening map, where they of course won rounds 9, 10, and 11 to close it out. North American region, it's pretty 50-50. It's also the most using all 3 early is going to be the plate. No. I'll tell you what, that is an incredible swing from Gavin. This is late as well from Adam, very late. There's only 15 seconds. He will need to sprint this to really provide aid for the rest of the team. He will get a freebie though onto Gunner. Opens up that garage push. And M80 is starting to collapse towards the site. Their best friend right now is the time they need to deny. But it's over towards Bowl. The Nitrocell doesn't make its way over. It does. Oh, that was...
Thieves looks very, very weak. This is going to be incredibly challenging to trade out. M80 have all the power positions still in play.
I look at it as more as the setup for M80 is still intact and hasn't really been dealt with. Despite that, it's the opening kill that goes away with the attack. Pop up from Asher, but only good for 1. Adam 2 falls, 2 versus 2. Heading into the final 10 seconds. Huge from Savage, playing that hallway. Leaves it down to Kaysen. How about this for the rookie in a playoff match? 1 versus 2. Into sight. It's being given over. He doesn't have the kit. There's nothing he can do. Asher says, lol. M80 get the round win. They'll make it 2 straight.
Console side. Going to deter this defense too much, and Diffuser wins that fight. You are kidding me.
He didn't even take a bullet until just then by Spirits. That's better for, you know, a Bark or a Ram. Open up the floorboards, flush out said position.
Straight drop.
Straight drop indeed, and that's a freebie then for Ashen. 100 Thieves turn their attention to the site, and so far so good. Savage in a 1 versus 2. Pushing out of Archives. Hot and Cold and Spirits seem like they've got a pretty good idea. They're going to go for the plant inside of open area. And Spirits has then got the cross. This is a pretty safe plant, but Hot and Cold getting out of this position is not safe. There's a fair chance this could become a 1v1 if Savage is quick to getting this kill, but Hot and Cold, talk about a timing as he pops.
Extension there, so elected to go for the direct drop, and whilst Ashton was able to keep pace for...
And a fast rush. Spirits on the blitz through square and electrical. Casey got tagged up through the ROU. It's Ashton that falls first. Good defense though so far from Diffuser, but shortly lights out. No, not just yet. Stayed alive a little longer and enough then to buy time for the reinforcements. The cavalry arrived for M80.
Looks incredibly unlikely. Sound cue given. Important now that M80 are disciplined. Don't feed ones into the DMR. We see it time and time again. Plant faked. Nitro not. Good work from Gav, and overall...
And also notably 3 rounds straight, the opening kill has not been converted, much to the demise of 100 Thieves. Now I say it, and we'll see if that front desk could get double swung from both sides, could get pinched, goes for the pistol, worked for him in the last round, works for him in this round. Where's that second player? It was hot and cold, a little delayed, but he does get the kill. The trade is successful. Ashton has eaten one of the Jugger payload calls from Adam. Savage may have seen him, but does he know he slipped in? Yes, he has. It's suddenly a 3v2. One at the window. Gomez eats that shotgun for a second time as Savage sits him down. Adam in the hallway by himself as M80 on the verge of making it a 4-1 lead. It's another 1 versus 3. It's another round that 100 Thieves just feel inevitable at losing. At the very least for Adam, he will not go down to that razor bloom, but the bullets are still... Spirits brings the blitz, very helpful at clearing out, you know, stock, janitor, etc. But he's going to continue to go very, very deep and try and catch out. Gavin gets that kill. It seems as if 100 Thieves will end this opening half on a much better note. A second round almost seems inevitable. Finally, success goes their way. Finally, it seems as if they will capitalize on that early advantage created by Adam. The one thing in this series we haven't really seen much of are these sort of 2v5s and 2v4 comebacks. The outnumbered players typically do fall without much of a fight as Gunner in the 1 versus 5. An anticlimactic end to the half, but not if you're a 100 Thieves fan. It's a pulse.
Right now, how do they break that pattern?
I mean, it's anti-bleeding protocols that we've going fast, some people going slow. Yeah, we need hot and cold to really reel them in.
His basement. Payload call on to Adam. They're trying to pressure him towards lone. This needs to be a kill if you're M80. But Spirits jumping on down and saving the day, and Adam then gets the kill onto Savage.
It's opening defense. Love the double stack elevator, the reposition from Spirits. And whilst Adam falls, the round is still... 100 Thieves go searching below.
Hunting. Oh, and they might find, is Ashton ready? Ashton is not ready. Kaysen, wonderful headshot, but the plant going down. Up on towards the side from Savage. There's no response at the moment from 100 Thieves. Well, they may have found the opening 2 kills of this round. The plant was successful, and as you said, the Nitro doesn't connect. Savage has even got his way over to square. They can play the post plant now with the smoke still up of Diffuser with then the combo with the glass. 30 seconds. 100 Thieves need to be quick.
The repel angle and the skylight angle here are going to be so challenging to contest. There's nothing really that they can do.
Gavin gets the freebie, and the pistol from Savage. Adam will have to stick. He cannot get off it, but the angle was there, and M80 will steal.
This is where the pressure starts to mount for 100 Thieves already. A player down within the first minute of the 9th round. And Spirits as well. It's crumbling.
They don't
Forwarded to M80, so they'll use that to drone. They'll use that to lay utility. Ensure that Savage is in the right position to get value on the blitz close range. There's just so many good moving pieces of the puzzle, and that's the trigger point to drop.
And they're all just fall so quick. The Razor Bloom did get one, but it wasn't enough.
They are absolutely now backed into a corner. The question will be, do we see fight here from...
Again, M80 in this series, they don't throw these rounds with these early advantages. Savage deep early towards elevators. They might want to end this one with a flurry after getting rid of Gomez. The defense is starting to get surrounded. Spirits and Kaysen answer back with one apiece, but they also then lose Kaysen to the Bailiff as Hot and Cold against his former team needs to clutch up the 1 versus 2. Savage and Diffuser can take their time if they so please. You can use the drones. You've got the Kawan Hive Launcher. Get the information, but they've just acquired it through the shield of Savage. Diffuser puts an end to it.
M80 are headed to the Esports World Cup, and we've got the defending champion of the Esports World Cup standing by. Savage is ready to go. Savage and M80 take the win. Savage, how are you? I mean, congratulations on securing that win. You now have a chance to defend your EWC title on a completely different organization. Tell me what this opportunity means for you.
I'm really happy. This one felt good. You know, I think maybe with our old team, the qualifications were taken for granted at some points because just how strong we were throughout the year that it wasn't really in our mind that we wouldn't qualify with this team. We did a really solid group stage, but I still didn't take it for granted that we would qualify. So I don't know, it just felt better. I think as well, like the fact that it was against Vivas, my former coach, as well, like, you know, something to prove a bit more. It was nice.
Well, Savage, I want to say congratulations. We didn't doubt at all after we predicted M80 to win that game. I just want to know.
Sure.
I just want to know. I believe Gunnar, the rest of the boys, actually have never been to an Esports World Cup, and you are a champion. We heard Gunnar actually scream. He's like, "Oh my God, I finally made it! I finally made it!" Is there any difference in preparation, kind of going into it as the champion, that you need to prepare, like, you know, Diffuser, Gunnar, some of them that haven't ever been to an Esports World Cup?
No, it's a shorter tournament. I mean, I guess, I'm saying no, but maybe yes. It is definitely a shorter tournament. There's a lot less room for mistakes. Yeah. You know, like 2 games, you're out. You need to go in confident, I presume. You need to go in, you know, not doubting anything, do a really good, strong prep, because it's not like SI. SI, most the teams that normally win, the teams that grow into the tournament, right? Teams that lose and then they make it up from there. Well, for us, EWC was completely different, right? We didn't lose at all, and it's come up. So I don't know. I guess there'll be some in the prep to talk about that. That wasn't something that I thought about yet. Just you know, focus on qualifying first, and then we get from there.
Well, Savage, congratulations on being the first team to qualify for EWC, on top of also being able to defend your title. 2 questions. One question being, how does it feel to just bury the hatchet of all the, you know, the question marks that were coming into the stage? Obviously, wonderful group stage. Then to be the first team to qualify for EWC. And then on top of just that, I mean, I know you say you didn't take it for granted, but just at how fast in the improvement and even the loss that you guys came to at the very end were all those big steps of being able to qualify today?
Yeah, I mean, we improved a lot quite fast throughout the prep into the stage. In the stage, we also every victory we took and learned from it. So I just think like we've had a great mentality into the stage, going into the stage and in the stage to not be just fixed on our defaults, not just be fixed onto our things. You know, even we were winning, we were switching things up, and like the rounds that we were losing, we weren't just like ignoring it. We were like trying to improve from it. Especially the Wildcard game was, you know, I guess not a wake-up call in a sense, but like just putting us back to earth. I think it was good for these playoffs, putting just to keep us working, even like exposing like some weakness of our clubhouse in specific, and maybe just our gameplay that we just like look to fix every time. Like I'm just really happy with the mentality of this team and how fast like the players have been improving onto my siege and themselves. Like just over every game, there's some great performance individual and as a team, and that's like what we aim for.
Absolutely. Savage, congratulations again, and yeah, thank you for your time as always. We look forward to seeing you out there in Paris. All right.
Thank you guys. See you.
All right. Well, we'll of course see.
They just kind of ran into a wall with M80. I mean, I love what Savage said there with how quick they were able to pick up his siege, right? It was so like I don't even think he expected probably how quick. I mean, when you transition in IGL, it's a big learning process, right? Yeah. Normally that is something that takes time. You're completely changing up your style. So to see those guys now probably contenders for EWC, that is how good that I think